don't care. Have you ever seen someone you ever seen a person in a restaurant when their food was cold or they got the wrong thing? You ever seen the way they act?
Oh, that kills me.
The way they treat the server?
Oh, that kills me.
No, because I'm paying for this.
That's one of my pet peeves. I don't use that word hate, but I don't like because here's what I get from it. What I get from it is that, yeah, you're paying for it, but it's almost like you're looking down on the person who's actually serving you. I mean, I look at it as if that's Jesus bringing me the food. And I try my best. I'm not perfect, but I try my best because, man, that's not an easy job. That's not an easy job, man. I mean, people coming in there drinking and eating and having a ball, and you running around with plates and doing all this kind of stuff, and that's not an easy job. So I'm with you on that. It irritates me when I see people that handle these waiters or waitresses, and I mean, just bad, just rude. Hey, these are tough jobs, but not only that, these are people, man, and they're doing the best that they can do. And sometimes all it takes you is to smile at them and tell them, say, "Hey, Kevin, thank you very much." You know, it's not just a monetary tip. The monetary tip, yeah, they need it because they're taking care of their family. But I'm telling you, man, just a kind word to say, "Hey, Kevin, let me tell you something, man. What you did today was outstanding. You did an outstanding job." That goes longer than just that tip that they're basically going to spend anyway.
I didn't know that was pet peeve.
Oh, yeah. You got me fired up, man.
I didn't know it was pet peeve.
Because I've seen it, I've seen it, man, and I was like, I've seen it happen before a lot of times. I'm like, oh, man, why do people do that? Oh, this food cold. That's not what I ordered. It got too much cheese in it. I asked for no cheese. What? It got too much shrimp. What?
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
And, you know, how do we treat people like that? How do you treat people? See, again, how do you treat people? When you look at Jesus, he treated, matter of fact, he hung out with what people would consider back then the low life, the lesser of the community, the lesser of the, society. But we don't get that. We want to hang out. Look at us. I want to get enough money so I can hang out with the upper echelon people.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to hang out with these people.
Yeah,
they're beneath me.
That's.
I want to hang out with the people up top because they're going to help me. Isn't that odd how Jesus, he could have hung out. He could have hung out with Pharisees. He could have hung out with them.
And the Pharisees was mad that he didn't want to hang out with them.
That was their real problem.
Yeah, that's what they were mad about. They were mad.
But the idea was he could have hung out, like you said, with whomever he wanted.
Yeah.
But he chose to hang out with the lesser of society, the marginalized,
the people we came here for.
Right.
That's what we came here for.
But we choose to hang out. We want to always try to get to the top. We don't want to hang out. I don't want to hang out down there. I don't want to go over there with them people. Who are them people?
Yeah.
The poor people? The people who are marginalized? You mean the people that Jesus came to hang out with? Those people. Yeah. The people that, as Paul always says, you once were these people.
Yeah.
You were once these people. We forget that at some point in time, you were once these people.
Exactly.
So just because you've gotten to a point in your life where you can go, oh, my potatoes are cold.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, waitress, my potatoes are cold.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, don't leave a tip. This place is ridiculous. I'm never coming back here again.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
It's because we've gotten to that place in our life. That's the way we treat people.
Yeah.
I've never seen Jesus treat the marginalized that way. Now, I've seen him treat the upper echelon people who felt like they were entitled. I've seen him treat them that way. But never the people who are down here who are humble and always willing to help. Because, as you know, you get a meal, it's not right.
Yeah.
You wait and you go, excuse me, when you get a second. And they come over, can you do me a favor? Can you somehow take this back to the chef and have them recook this or redo this? It was a little raw. I needed cooked a little more. When you do that,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so sorry. No, you don't
Yeah.
have to be sorry. Not your fault.
It's not your fault, exactly.
But if you can take it back
Exactly.
there and ask the chef nicely,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want chef mad, but ask chef nicely if he can recook this. Just a little more. That go a long way.
Let me tell you something. It's funny you say that because today, I know it's always something.
See there?
Always something. Today, that didn't happen, but today we played. It was three of us. Our other guy, Caesar, he went back home to Chicago for his birthday. Happy birthday, Caesar. Anyway, so we played with a young kid, and we playing and everything. He hit the ball well. But then I say, so what do you do? His name Michael. I said, what do you do, Michael? He's a manager for Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. And so when he said that, I got excited. I got excited because you know who Chick-fil-A is. You know what they stand for.
Well, I tell you what they're not doing. They're not opening on Sunday.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly. So, man, I got so excited. I said, dude, how you like working for him? How long you been there? He said, I've been there 3 years. He's a manager. And I was just explaining to him. I said, man, I remember going, I say, I'm gonna be honest with you, Michael. The sandwiches are, yeah. But I'll tell you this, the service and the way the people interact in there is so godly. It just feels so good. I told him, I said, I went in there one time, I think the one over in Norco. I went in there one time just to get a cup of coffee. And the way those people interact with me was that I was like, well, let me get a breakfast sandwich too.
Exactly.
I said, man,
Exactly.
Exactly. I'd already heard how they're a spiritual company, and they have extremely strong spiritual beliefs, and they're not backing off of it.
Nope.
And that's the reason why they don't open on Sunday. And I asked him, I said, so how did he say? He said, man, it's just a great place to work. He's saying, they just care about their people, man.
Care about their people. Everybody's respectful of one another and respectful to the customers. I mean, no matter what you say to them, it's my pleasure. That's it.
Exactly.
My pleasure.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. My pleasure.
Exactly.
My pleasure to serve you. You go, wow. And like you said, you go in there and go, I don't want. You know what? Let me have some fries.
Exactly. Let me have some. Because
let me have a.
It was funny about it. That I mean, some people may like it. Some people may like it, but it's interesting to me is that every time you go to a Chick-fil-A, they open on Sunday, dude, they're packed.
Wait, got a line. I was gonna say Chick-fil-A look like In-N-Out.
Exactly.
You go to Chick-fil-A, and I know Chick-fil-A, they've got
how many sandwiches do they?
They got two lines, and I'm going, they ain't got nothing here but chicken.
I know.
They got chicken nuggets, chicken strips, chicken sandwich. Oh no, they got macaroni.
They got macaroni.
A couple of other little things.
I don't even know what they
But I'm
menu
thinking, and they got salad. But I'm thinking, this is all chicken.
Yeah.
You got chicken. Yeah. Cane's got chicken. They ain't got the line like that.
Line like that.
I go, man, I ain't seen a line like this stuff at In-N-Out. In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A. And I think Chick-fil-A gets some beat because Chick-fil-A run two lines. They run two lines parallel all the way up to the top. And I go, man,
you telling me God ain't got nothing to do with that?
He said, I'm not open on Sunday. I want to give my people the time off to go serve.
Go serve.
Oh, my goodness. And when you come here, you're serving too. So be nice and polite. My pleasure.
Wow. Wow.
I know that because I know a couple of people, young people that have gone through interviews there, and they do ask you about your faith, not who you, not not affiliation.
Okay,
but they'll just ask you, do you believe in God? Do you go to church?
Wow.
So I think that's a good
for
thing.
them.
Yeah, and they're not backing down on that either.
No.
If you feel offended, then you know what? You know who we are. Don't come here.
Wow.
It's very simple. This is what we're about. If you don't want me to ask you questions, don't come here.
Good for them.
And that's good because in our society now, people just cave in to whatever, and to have a company that's going, yeah, we don't do that.
We don't do that.
Well, you guys gonna have to open on Sunday. I'm afraid
No, we're not. No, we're not.
You got to serve these people. I don't have to serve anybody I don't want to serve. Oh my God.
I love it.
Because I mean, these people own this place. They don't tell me what to do.
I love it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I love it.
We should have more people, more businesses like that.
Like that.
Not
like
necessarily that all Christian, all that, but I'm just saying more people that stand for what they believe in.
You know, what's interesting that, so we're doing the podcast, we're talking about God in the casual conversation like we said we would do. And I just want to make sure people understand, we know that, man, there's a lot of Christians out there. There's a lot of folks that are doing good stuff. There's a lot of people who believe in God. There's a lot of people who are like Chick-fil-A people. We get that. Mm-hmm. We understand that.
Yep.
We really do that. We understand that people are going to church. People are serving in
absolutely
all kind of capacities across this beautiful world that we live in. So that being said, always got stories, right? Always got stories. This is gonna be like part 1, 2, 3 here.
All right.
So I'm playing golf, which is one of my favorite sports since I tore my Achilles. Basketball was my favorite sport. After I snapped those Achilles, God say, you need to find another sport. So
take it easy.
Fell in love with golf. And so one day I'm playing, man, and I'm walking the course. So I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 shot. I say I'm going to get some exercise and walk. And I'm walking. So as I'm walking, I'm playing. Nobody's behind me. Nobody's in front of me. I'm like, man, that's cool. So I get to the 9th hole, and I look. I'm on my 2nd shot. I look up, and there's a guy all the way on the green. It was a par 5, so it was a long ways up, but I could barely see it. I said, oh, dang, somebody's up there, finally. And so I knew by the time I got there, he would be gone and gone to the next hole, the 10th hole. And so finally, I go to the hole, boom, finish up, and I go to the 10th hole. I look, there he is. I'm like, what is he still doing?
Here?
What is he still doing here?
He's studying.
So I get there, and he said, I said, hey, what's up, man? It was weird that he was there that long. He said, yeah, man. He was walking too. He said, I was sitting here contemplating, do I want to continue playing or just take it on in? And finally he said, you walking? Yeah, I'm walking too. He said, let's walk together. I said, yeah, let's walk together. Kevin, we playing the 10th hole. We finish up on the 10th hole. As we're walking to go to the driving thing on the 11th, the tee off on the 11th hole, he asked me, he said, Elgin, now we know each other. He said, Elgin, he said, do you think there's any such thing as happiness? I said, whoa. I'm thinking to myself, I said, this is going to be a good conversation here. I said, no, happiness goes up and down like that. And I said, but there's peace, though. You can get peace. I didn't go joy because I told you say you should have told him joy, but I said peace. And I said, but the only place you can get that is from God.
Exactly.
From God. And all of a sudden he said, oh, you're a believer? I said, yeah. And we started talking. He and I talked for the next 8, 9 holes. Nothing but God.
Nothing but God.
Nothing but God. And what a beautiful and we walking. What's nice is that we're not rushing through and we're walking. It was a beautiful day. And we're just talking about God. And this guy ended up, he was living in his name. I think he was financially, he was good because he was already retired at a young age. I think he was only like 50, 55 years old. He was already retired. But I could tell that he had made, I asked him what he did. He told me what he did. And he made a lot of money. But I can feel that it's almost like he was successful financially, but he didn't have that peace and that joy. Right. That's why he asked me the question.
Right.
And it's such thing as happiness because
it
all that he had accomplished, he was like, I still don't feel nothing.
Right.
I don't feel nothing. And he was searching. And he started to understand that the only way he was going to get that, not through finance, not through money, was going to be through God.
Because the thing about, and all of us, that's me included, everybody uses and we say, I just want to be happy. Mm-hmm. And what we don't really get about that now, we understand it intellectually. So I want to make sure, because I don't want somebody to hear me and say, well, I know what happiness is. Mm-hmm. We do understand it from an intellectual standpoint, meaning that happiness is external to us, meaning that, yes, I can, in a sense, I can make myself be happy. However, happiness normally is something that is external, meaning that situations make me happy. Circumstances make me happy. A song can make me happy. Going to a party, hanging out makes me happy. Some things can make me happy. Having a lot of money, like you said, he was retired. So at one point, making money or having a lot of money made him happy. But at some point, that's why people who get money, they get it and get it and get it, and then all of a sudden, it's almost like a drug, right? Happiness is like it's like a drug, because something makes you happy, and it's like dopamine rushes from your brain. Something makes you happy, like a high, so you get happy about whatever it is. I went to a concert, I got happy. I want to go again to that concert, to that person's concert. You go the next time, you don't feel the same happiness. You don't feel that same high about it. But it's okay, but I'm not as happy. So now I got to go do something else to make me happy again. I want that happiness, that feeling that I had. A lot of times we don't get that. Joy is something that's internal. Peace is something that's internal. People say peace in the midst of a storm. What type of storm? Storms of life. How can you have peace when things around you are falling apart? How can you have peace when you're losing a loved one? How can you have peace when you lost a job? How can you be peaceful with all this stuff going on? And how can you find joy in the midst of all this? You said earlier, the Bible says, count it all joy, all of it. When you go through various trials and tribulations, count it all joy. Paul says, I'm able to be at peace. I'm content no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, I'm content. Those things bring about peace and joy. He never said, I'm happy. I'm happy I'm in prison. He never said that.
I never said that.
I'm content. I'm content. I got joy. I'm content. That's what he said. There's a big difference. So the guy you met, like you said, maybe, so I don't know if you know, maybe he was searching.
It was.
Maybe, as we talk about, maybe you were put there because he waited for you. Why did he wait? See, my questions would have been, why are you still here? Because
well, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
Did
somebody whisper in your ear for you to sit here and wait? Because why are you still here? I mean, I walked a long way and you're still sitting here. So why?
He actually said it. Probably like the 13th hole, 14th hole. He said, man, I guess God want me to stay here and meet you and talk to you.
There you go.
I said, that's how he does, man. That's how good he is. That's how good he is, because I told him, I say, dude, you weren't contemplating walking. That wasn't what was holding you up. That wasn't what was holding you up. God almost used that for you because he knew I was coming. And he knew the conversation was going to happen. And what I love about it is that, man, and I know he probably walked out of that thing thinking, man, God took care of me. I had the opportunity to meet Elgin. We talked about God. And I looked at it the same way.
I had to meet this dude.
I know.
Talk about God.
Exactly.
I learned some stuff.
Exactly. I looked at it the same way. I said, because I was walking by myself, he was walking by himself, not even thinking, just playing golf, just hitting the ball, practicing on my stuff, my skills. And but the opportunity to just speak with him, man. And every now and then, matter of fact, I sent him our podcast and he liked it. And he and I, now we text each other back and forth a little bit in his spiritual thing. Matter of fact, he was the one that sent me the videos on the Oklahoma girls. Was the Oklahoma softball team?
The softball team.
Softball team.
The one we use that one.
Exactly. He was the one that sent that to me. And so we text each other back and forth, what have you. And He left. He moved to Texas. He left. He was down in Irvine. Irvine is a beautiful place.
It is. It is.
It's a beautiful place.
It is. Texas is nice too, so I don't want to live that in Texas,
Yeah.
but
he got out of here.
Irvine's a beautiful place.
He got out of here, man. But I thought that was a beautiful story, and it kind of talks to what we are talking about here now. God is not up in the skies. He's here. He's everywhere. He's on the golf course. He's here in the backyard right now.